What is happening today, guys? Today we have in front of us a kit from Adams. This is the graphene ceramic coating kit that we're going to be putting on over top of the wrap that we just did. This kit comes with two plush microfibers, two smooth microfibers, a pair of rubber gloves if that's what you want to call them, two application pads for the graphene ceramic coating here, and this is a 60 ml bottle. There's more than plenty to do a vehicle. Then there is also a bottle of surface prep that one of the spray nozzles goes to, and then there is a graphene boost that will go on after the graphene is put on. This kit also comes with a blue light, whatever, not to be taken into hotel rooms. Once you start applying this onto the vehicle, and we'll show you when we get doing it, you can actually shine that light on it and you'll be able to see where you have and have not applied this. So that's kind of cool. We will be doing a little bit of the filming today with the Ray-Bans again. I think that works pretty well for showing up close personal what is taking place and still having both hands free. So we have sitting next to us one of the front fenders that is now finished being wrapped. I did that yesterday morning because I wanted to get the coating put on. And what I ended up doing for these, like I said in one of the previous videos, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I had heard the Raptor lining can, even at its smoothest texture, can be pretty rough, and with mud and stuff getting splashed up in there, I didn't want it sticking in there. So I actually found a similar stuff through 3M that has less texture. So I used a mixture of the products. Let me actually grab a can of what I used. This one. And this. So I used a combination of, and I used this Raptor Adhesion Promoter. So you do two really light coats, about 10 minutes apart, of this. It's clear. And then this is the stuff I actually used. It is rubberized undercoating by 3M. And it did come out a little less textured than what I had seen on some of the Raptor lining stuff. I am going to ceramic coat the inside of this as well, just to hopefully not have stuff stick to it as much. But then there's some of the other wrapping that will go on these as well. So we will get the glasses put on and we'll start getting the vehicle wiped down, and we'll be back in just a second then. All right, so we have our surface prep solution here and one of the white towels. How I am going to ceramic coat this, obviously, I've said before, I got corner armor coming, so I have not finished wrapping the back. When those come in, I'll do those. So, and I have the half doors downstairs. They are wrapped this base color, as you saw. So what I'm going to do, I am going to ceramic coat basically 3/4 of the vehicle now. I'll do all of this. Once I'm done with the rear fenders and rear corner armor, I will come back and ceramic coat the back and the half doors. So how this says to apply, you can either spray it onto one of the white microfiber towels or directly onto the surface. I am just going to spray it onto the towel and start wiping stuff down. I did have to trim the straw on this thing. It was for a bottle like way bigger than than what this is. So we're just going to get everything wiped down. If you were doing this on just a regular vehicle, you would definitely want to make sure it's clean. They recommend having it kind of polished and detailed and stuff beforehand. This is all fresh vinyl, so there's not a whole lot of more that I can do. I did get all the rest of the badging put back on, the Rubicon sticker put on. So we are getting close. So I'm going to finish wiping down the Jeep and then we'll be back. Alright, so here we are. We got the graphene ceramic coating and our application sponge. It says to work in a 3x3 area, so we're going to do door by door. We'll keep moving along. I'll film this way for this door, and then I'll just shoot some time lapse of the rest of it. So what you want to do here is go back and forth this way. And then we're going to go back and forth the opposite direction. Now, I did some checking before I chose to do this. This coating will make the matte finishes, which are the red, the light gray, and the black, have a little bit more of a shine to them than previous, which I'm fine with. I just went with it for a little bit of contrast. So if it gets some sheen to it, I am not terribly concerned. Alright, so we went that way. And now we're going to go the opposite direction. This is just kind of cross-hatching, make sure that you're not missing any spots. And then we will come through here in just a minute with that light, and we'll see what that looks like. And I am going to do the windows and windshield as well. Alright, so we got the UV light here. So I shut some of the filming lights off so it shows up a little better, but you can see the difference. Coated, not coated. So it seems to be doing something. I'll keep you guys around for a second this way. We'll do the driver door. I did do the window, obviously. I need to turn some lights back on. And the Lord said, Let there be light. And there was light. All right. So we'll finish this door out. I'm going to put you on some time lapse. I'm going to have to keep watching this kind of back door as we go and see if I can get the whole thing done before I need to go back and start wiping with the microfiber, or if I'm going to have to maybe just do half and then the next half, go back and forth. We will see. I'll bring you guys along for the ride as we do that. I can tell that when I go over the mat wrap, I'm sure you guys can hopefully see it does soak up that ceramic coating a lot more than it does on the gloss wrap. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to coat it. Is the last one I had on there, any of the matte stuff, it really, going up north here in Minnesota to the iron range, hence iron, if you left some of that brown on there, even with an iron remover, it would stain pretty good. And really hard to, or impossible to get off. So I'm going to try to seal it as you can see how awesome I look in these glasses now that I'm in the reflection of the window. I don't believe Ray-Ban is going to be calling me for any modeling shoots anytime in the near future. But hey, if you do. Alright, so what I have done at this point, this door and window, front panel, and then I did part of just the back sides so that I can flip them over to the other side. And it looks like it's about time to, what it's called, said is leveling it off. Basically just come back through with one of these fine microfibers and wipe it down. And yeah, you can see that there's a little bit of a more of a sheen to the mat, which again I'm not concerned with, but if that's something you're worried about, note to self, don't use it on matte wrap if you don't want kind of that shine coming to it. So yeah, that's basically what you're going to want to do. Wiping it down. Window as well. All right, we'll put you back on time lapse. All right, we are done with the final wipe down. I think I got enough light on each side so you guys can kind of see where we are at. So far it looks good. I did not do the ceramic boost yet. I am going out of town for work for most of the week. So I'm gonna let this sit till I get back, and then I'll put that on. It says it takes 24 hours for the ceramic coat to fully cure. So we'll let that sit and put it on later. I did notice a couple of spots. I don't know if you can see. There's on the matte stuff, there's some streaking. I'm guessing that's probably going to come out as it dries. We'll see. But all in all, it looks good, feels good. Not too terrible. We'll do the other half when the other parts show up. But for now, we'll get everything here put back on in the next week. Thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a good one.